Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Hearthstone 4 as we are playing as Great Britain. Alright, so let's go and jump into today's episode where hopefully we should get 2 of these 3 countries capitulated between Canada, the Ottomans, and the Chinese. We'll see what we can do there. I went ahead and already moved all our planes around, got factories assigned, did all that kind of stuff off camera. I did have one person ask me if I could show the political map. They're curious who all we were at war with. You know, we've had a lot of different war starts between several different factions, so it is getting a little bit confusing. But this is essentially the situation. You got the Russian front, you have the Middle Eastern front over here. You got the front in the Balkans that we're not fighting on. You got the one up here with Canada and the United States, and then you got the big old front here in Asia. So that's essentially we're almost fighting just about everybody. If they're not in our faction, then we're fighting them with the exception of this little strip of neutral countries down Asia. Other than that, we're at war with everybody, and I guess there's South America as well. I don't think they're at all involved in this conflict. Nope. You just have our factions colonies there. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what we can do on all these fronts. We're already moving over here. We're going to be sending this invasion here in a little bit. Just kind of give them a bit of time to get their planning bonus. And I also wanted to see what the hell these guys are doing. Let's not have them do that. They keep trying to go by land. I guess there's like 1 or 2 submarines out there they're worried about. I don't know. But that's the reason why they went all the way across land here, and it's just taking them forever to get anywhere. It does seem like we're going to have to micromanage any troop movements across the seas, because, yeah, they, for whatever reason, don't seem to know that we control the seas, which is kind of strange, because usually the AI doesn't really care about such matters. They just go out there anyways, whether they control the seas or not. Alright, so with this guy, let's see what we want to do here. That's a 5-point victory point, so we'll go after that. And kind of swoop up this way. Just don't have enough troops on this front here. But obviously can't pull them off of this one. And we have another invasion coming that'll kind of merge up with that one. It does look like we're actually having to fight somebody there. Also, there's already some invasions going here. The Spanish are in fact invading here. Again, we know that they tried that once before, and they got pushed off. So I'm assuming that's a Spanish unit. Maybe we should just abandon this invasion then. Yeah, we're going to abandon this invasion. It'd probably just be best to put them over onto this front. There's nobody here to stop us anyways. So let's just go and get rid of that, which means we don't really need to be over here any longer either. So we're just going to pull out of that. The GNC, I mean. Alright, so that'll allow us to push that other front in Turkey a little bit faster. Now over here, there's an opening right there, but I don't think we're going to take it. I don't want these guys reconnecting, so we're going to have to keep a division here at all times. Just seeing if there's anywhere else to cut troops off. Looks like we're moving here already. We've got these guys going as well, so that'll cut those guys off. We can go and push front forward here, though. It should be a win. Yeah, we could even support with this guy, I suppose, even though it's across the river. That's all right. We also got these guys here cut off. Now we just need to get them wiped out. So let's go ahead and do that by attacking here. Actually, you know, let's attack right there. Here we'll have to attack across the river. We'll go ahead and throw somebody in there to support that. Make sure they're not able to win there. And then I guess we'll have to, you know what, actually, let's support this attack instead. Alright, so try and get those guys wiped out. Yeah, this is, it's moving along nicely. Yeah, it's been kind of slow over there, but you know, largely due to supply issues. But yeah, not too bad, guys. So over here, yeah, we're in a little bit of trouble here. I really wanted to get these guys destroyed. I don't know that we can do that though. Yeah, you can see the Americans are attacking us here. Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to wipe those units out right there. Just no supply over here, guys. And there's not really a whole lot I can do about that either, unless we're gonna build a supply hub. Now, one thing I really like to do is once we get control of these rails here in 4 days, move this forward and maybe attempt an attack across to Detroit. So that way we'd only have to defend 1 province rather than 2 and could have less divisions over here. I don't know if we can win that, though. Yeah, it's really difficult to say whether we could win there. Probably not. I would assume we can't win there. All right, so let's go ahead and go back over to here, make sure these troops are pushing forward. You can see that some of them are not. So let's go ahead and fix that. I don't know if that's connected. Yeah, we should be able to grab that. Although he's not moving over here. Maybe it's all 1 province. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and start moving up this way. Try and stop the Spanish from getting any territory, and maybe attack whatever unit's right there. He's already given orders, and he's sweeping up along the coast here. Excellent. So what I really want to do is get a win there, but I don't think we can win across a river. Maybe. Yeah, there's a chance. We'll try it out. So over here, let's grab that province, and this one. Looks like we might have to fight somebody there, but he's really, really weak. So should be able to get a win. Still attacking there. Can't go here until this unit gets out of there. A couple days away. You can see that they're launching their own attacks against our weakened units, which don't have any supply, and thus they are currently winning in those attacks. Alright, so we got there in time. Excellent. Let's go ahead and just attack across this river now. And the Germans had cancer and Lend-Lease. I assume we just don't need any more of the equipment that they were giving us. We are now winning here, but, well, I guess that won't reconnect them to supply. So that resulted in us wiping out one of the Canadian divisions there. Ready to move. But yeah, we're going to be in a little bit of trouble over here. Just because of the terrible, terrible supply situation. So with the dockyards here, we must have just finished building something. See, we got the... Okay, it looks like the support cruisers need to be designed. Just remember, we got quite a few different things that we wanted to add to those. All right, so we know we need the anti-air and the radar. Oh, we actually have the best radar on here. That might be it. Oh, we got a lot of anti-air on this one, so we have quite a few we need to update. And yeah, that's it, guys. It's just the anti-air and the radar. So let's go ahead and save that, and then get these building. Put this right onto the attack cruisers. Give them the full dockyards over here, and make sure they set up to deploy over here. All right, excellent. Seems we still have some spare dockyards, so we'll just put these into those torpedo destroyers. So let's dip over to China. See how we're doing on pushing forward up this way. All right, so we've won there. Remember, we're just trying to get these units here wiped out. It's going to be difficult to do with the number of divisions that we have there. We'll see if we can't make it happen, though. Should be able to get a win here as well, which would cut these guys off if we can win right there, which does require us to send another division in here, because I don't think we'd win there otherwise. For here, let's just go this way. No, actually this way. That'll cut off those guys. And we do have to get this unit here wiped out. So they're already attacking somewhere. You know what? Actually, let's just have this guy go this way. Yeah, he'll go that way, and then he can just attack here and get that unit wiped out. Still trying to get these guys here ramped up. Looks like we've already pushed them back there, but we'll make sure that we have a unit going over there just in case. It's just right here, where most of the units are attacking across the river, that we're having some difficulty there. That should get all these guys here wiped out soon. Let's take a look up here, see if there's anything we can do. We're going to try and attack right here. And even maybe get across here. I know these are across the river and stuff, but just trying to push the front forward at this point. I'm going to help out with that defense there. And I suppose this guy could be doing something. He could be helping out with that attack. Alright, looking good. We have made some progress up here. It does look like this front here is getting a little bit messed up, so let's go and pull this back. And then there should be a unit. It's this guy here. Now the rest of these, let's keep them on this front here. Not sure what they're all doing now. Looks like a lot of them are leaving. Yeah. Not sure why they're leaving. They were assigned to this front before. I'm not sure what happened, guys. Yeah, that's really strange. Because yeah, they should have all stayed here. Alright, so we'll just put one over here. So we can cover that one province right there. Alright, let's continue pushing forward. We're going to go ahead and take this location here. And then with this guy here, let's have him advance across the river there. He'll go this way. We need to get a win there. Nobody's able to do it because they all lost their organization when they attempted to leave here. So that caused us some difficulties. Back here on the American front, you can see that the Americans are launching an offensive here. Looks like they might have success there. We'll let them get weak and then attempt our own attack there. When we're defending, we have the use of this. Yeah, we're still waiting one more day to be able to move them forward for the actual attack there. Looks like we were able to wipe that unit out. Excellent. So that's been taken care of. Guess we'll send this guy up here, since we did just retreat from that province. Over here, we're only losing in that location right there. Interesting that it's just that location. I think it's because of the sheer number of divisions they're sending over here. We can always just take it back if we have to. Okay. So yeah, they got a lot of divisions over here. Not surprising. Let's go and see how we're doing on the Ottoman front. We have sunk some more of their convoys. And then over here, we're still attempting that attack right there. Let's go and do the attacks. Actually, we'll go this way. Okay, I can't do that. I'll have to go this way then. So we are actually winning this defense right here. And this guy's not doing anything. Let's go ahead and just beeline over to Ankara. Try and get that snatched. And we're still waiting for the other divisions to get here. They are into the port, but they haven't yet gotten to the front line. Still winning that attack there. And should be able to easily cut off a unit here. We're going to do this attack right there and then right here. And then we'll try and get that guy wiped out. No longer winning the attack across the river here. But we could just wait for him to leave. Although it's going to take a while. Let's actually do... Let's do an attack across here. Try and help that out. We are winning here. We got pushed back right there. Okay. Let's go back over to the Chinese front here. See how things are going. Again, just need to get this area here wiped out. There's not really victory points over here or anything, but it would free up some troops to come up to this front. Allow us to push forward here, so we do need to advance that way. We are pushing forward across the entire front for the most part, though. Attack right there. Just anywhere where we can. Also, they continually come down to this front, as you can see here. They just really want to be on that front, so I always have to update them, make sure they stay here. Alright, so he's going to take that location. Excellent. Over here, it's going to grab that location. And let's see if I can beat this guy to the mountain province. Probably not. No, definitely not. What about when this guy here leaves? Yeah, maybe we'll attack across that way once he's gone. So this would cut off the rest of their territory down here from the capital, which you can kind of use that as a gamey tactic to cut off all the troop supply. I don't typically do that though, so like we could just keep them cut off if we wanted to use that gamey tactic, but we won't. We'll attempt to get the capital taken if we can. Of course, they might defend it pretty well. It might be difficult for us to take it. I'm still trying to get British Malaya annexed, us allowing them to give us supplies. Likely cause that to take longer since they increase their autonomy due to the supplies they're giving us, the goods. Probably shouldn't have accepted those. We're actually losing this attack here, so we'll go ahead and stop that. And we'll go here instead. And yeah, that guy's staying there. We'll see if we can advance right here. We'll have to help. We'll just send both of these units over there. That should be a win there. Yeah, looking pretty solid here. Once this guy gets here, that'll cut off all these units. Looks like the front here has gotten kind of messed up, hasn't it? Yeah, this is all messed up now. Alright, so he needs to go there. So we're just gonna have to fix this here. And did any go anywhere we don't want them? I don't think so. I think we're good. Yeah, we have like 3 separate red fronts right now, I believe, or 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 separate red fronts right now, so that's causing some confusion here. Can we help out there? We could. So let's go ahead and do so. Yeah, really hoping to get the Chinese capitulated. We've been fighting on this front for a while. Let's go attack right here. Looks like we should be able to get a victory there. And push forward here. And at this point, sometimes it's just, we just want to push the front forward. We will go ahead and attack. Well, here would be across a river, so don't want to do that. But we got both tank units just sitting here. Yeah, I don't really want to attack that way, though. Could attack in the mountains, but that's kind of a foolish way to use your tanks. Yeah, we'll just have to wait till a few things adjust over here. I can send a tank unit, I guess, right here to use them later. Alright, so we're advancing over there. Excellent. And just looking where we might be able to win over here. We're still waiting to get that unit to this province here, so we'll just wait till he gets there. And then make sure he stays assigned here. And then what we're going to do at this point is start wiping out these units here. Or maybe we'll go right here instead. There we go. So get those 3 units destroyed. See how we're doing up over here. Might be able to get there first, maybe not though. Maybe we need to attack them. Yeah, let's just go and attack them then. In that case, not going to get across that river now. I think it was undefended at the time, but it is no longer undefended. All right, let's go and dip on back over to the American front. See how their offensive went here. It looks like we did fail everywhere. All right, so that's what we want to see. Let's go and move this forward here so we can get the bonus when we attack. Still holding out there, and
Keep on moving.
I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. Okay, so we just got that guy cut off, and we can now destroy him, though it doesn't look like that's gonna work. When do they get there? 7 days, 9 hours. We should be able to destroy this unit by then. Yeah, if we send both of these units into this, we should be able to get that guy wiped out. So we got him cut off, so that kind of worked in our favor. Yeah, this is a more difficult frontier now that the Americans are involved, though. Yeah, it's going to cause us some issues. Not much to be done about it, though. But yeah, I really want to get a win here. I don't know if we can, though, because of the supply issues. We'll see. Maybe. Yeah, that's a maybe. We'll keep the attack going and see if we can't push them back there. And then we could pull, I don't know, probably one division off of there, maybe two. Put them on a different front where we need them more. See if we sunk anything over here. Nope. I found out what the issue was here, why our units kept going in this territory, is because we actually still had military access from the Portuguese, which I don't even want, so I went ahead and turned that off because our units kept trying to go through their territory, which what you can do is you can attack the units and thus push them back, but you can't take the territory. You can attack the enemy units that are here, and that's why we were able to keep attacking them, but you're just pushing them back and you're not actually able to take the territory, so not really an effective way to do it. So we do have one factory, probably one of those ones that I had built, and let's go and put that into the support equipment. We are kind of running low on that. There's quite a few different types of equipment that we're currently running low on. We got the troops over here, so let's go and actually start using them now. So we're going to push forward this way. Somebody can go here. Well, this guy goes here. We don't really want the Spanish to get any more territory, so let's attempt to grab that one there. Go over here as well. And we do have Ankara, though we could very easily be cut off over here. So let's go ahead and start pushing forward. And these guys will go after that one. Yeah, we'll go after that one for now. And let's try and get across here. We'll just wait for that tank to leave. I guess we'll go this way then. Yeah, just wait for that tank to go and then attempt to get a win here. That'll stop these units from being able to retreat back here. Over here we do have this unit cut off, so let's go and get him destroyed. And let's go and grab that victory point, and this one over here. So still trying to get them cut off there. We're about to lose Mosul, so let's go and attack those guys and stop that. We'll have him go over there. Actually, you know what? Let's have him go over there, and he can just come over here then instead of what he was doing. We did lose that territory right there. Okay, not really any ability to get it back right now. That's okay. Let's attempt to get a win here. Cut off this unit and maybe go after that capital, which again isn't really worth very many points, but yeah, still something we're going to want to grab. Let's go this way, and that'll cut off this unit here. They are attacking us here and potentially going to get us cut off, so that's a problem. We're going to need to get that solved like now. So we'll let him finish going here because he's almost there. And then at this point, you just want to like try and connect him. In fact, we might try and retreat here and give him back Ankara. I didn't expect these units to be able to get here so quickly. So if we can't get them connected, it's just a matter of time though before these guys are gonna be destroyed now. Yeah, we're doing pretty good here. Yeah, so we should be able to get these two provinces here. And I guess we can push forward here as well. Go after that location, grab that one which is undefended right now. Getting across the river here. Should be able to grab those up. Keeping those guys from taking Mosul as well. Alright, so looking pretty good on this front, though. Here you can see that we did just get cut off there, so yeah, that's unfortunate. So what we might do is stop that and then go this way instead. I think that's the better way to do this. And then here, we'll just attack there, get that unit destroyed. We don't need this front here, although I did just mess that guy's movement up, so that's unfortunate. So yeah, I don't think we're going to get the Canadians defeated. But I do think we'll get the Ottomans beat this episode, hopefully. And then it's just really about China. Again, they just have so much territory. So I don't know how much of this we're going to have to take to get the win here, but probably a lot. Maybe push forward here again. These are all into these mountains. Honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that I want to free these divisions up, I wouldn't even bother with this here. But yeah, this is kind of required to get the win here. So with these guys, let's go and try and get them destroyed. And then over here, attempt the attack right there, but I don't know if that'll work. It's a yellow right now. We'll just have to wait. Over here, we can advance and get this territory taken. So it's going to do that. No other openings I'm seeing up along here, but there is one right here that we can take advantage of. So it's going to attack right there. And we'll attack over here as well. And really is just trying to get some wins here. Suppose that guy's not going to win, so we'll just stop that and instead support this attack here. And you know what, we're even going to send some units across here just to get it done. Now over here, we could probably get... Yeah, I don't really want to attack into the mountains across a river. Even if you can win, it's unnecessarily costly. Surprised they're not really moving to cut us off there, but obviously we don't want them to do that. Figure that out that they could. We don't have a planning bonus here. Let's go and fix that. Same thing with this frontier. It's going to be kind of hard to maintain planning bonuses through this area, I think. But we'll try our best. Let's go and dip on back over to America, just make sure we're not losing any territory over here, and see how this attack is going, which it's clearly failing, though we were able to force 2 divisions to retreat. It's not enough. Alright, so we have to regain our organization. And it looks like we are able to get over there, which means that we might be able to wipe out another division here. I guess we don't want to send them both, we'll keep one here. Yeah, I don't know if we actually destroyed the unit that was there, I don't think so. Let's send this guy in as well. And then back over to Turkey. Alright, so this unit here, he could try and get this province. Again, we're just trying to rescue him at this point. Make sure he doesn't get completely wiped out. And I suppose what you could do now is have all these troops assigned to this front. And then stretch it out all the way out across the entire front here. There we go. So everybody should be assigned to one front now. Now, any units that were moving would have got canceled when we did that, so maybe right here. And I did not want to go that way. Guess we'll go this way here then. So yeah, looking pretty good here, guys. Pretty good. We got across the river there, so that's good news. Let's attempt an attack here. Looks like we should be able to win that. When does this guy leave? We want to try and keep him there so we can cut him off. We'll see if that ends up working or not. Just kind of outnumbered on that front a bit. Still trying to get the win there, wiping those units out. Can't go and push forward there, so let's go ahead and do so. Yeah, just take advantage of any kind of empty provinces here. And hopefully we should be able to get that guy reconnected here. We were able to win right there. I'm surprised the Turks are still holding on. They got to be pretty close, though, to capitulation at this point. Russia's still at 93%. Canada is at 82%. The Ottomans are at 44%. Okay, so it's going to take quite a bit more territory. And then China is at 81%. So we're doing pretty good on them. We've gotten that number up in this episode. Let's just try and get the capital now. Get this done. Yeah, so we'll try and get the win there. Looking for other openings available over here. Could attack right there. Might get cut off, but I'm not too concerned about it. I think we'll be alright. And try and get those guys over there cut off. Looking for openings over here. It's all into the mountains, unfortunately. Attempt an attack right there, see if that'll be a win. Maybe. Yeah, that's a maybe. Maybe and have this guy assist. And then over here, we can attempt an attack right there. Looks like that might be a win as well. Just trying to get these final victory points over here. Hoping that'll be enough. Yeah, and I don't really want to have to do too much over here, but yeah, if we can cut those guys off, we'll do it that way. Honestly, I'm a little bit surprised they even have any supplies as it is. You wouldn't think that they would at this point. But clearly they do have some supplies. They are running low, having some issues with it, but doing better than I would expect them to do. Alright, so still winning in their capital. Again, that's not really worth much, despite being the capital. So it's not going to help us out that much. We did just enter into August 1943. We have some decisions available. This is just war propaganda, which we don't want to do. And we have some free dockyards as well. I don't know if this is just one we seize, maybe from the Turks or something. That's what I expect. Let's just put it into convoys. Not that we need them, but we don't really need anything when it comes to ships anymore. Keep the fleet building up just because, but yeah, frankly, we don't really need. We don't need to anymore. All right, so I'm gonna try and get Silvis right there, and then over here, well, we'll just go and attack right there. Then up this way, just kind of grab these victory points. They are moving towards Ankara. I'm gonna try and stop them. We did reconnect our unit here, by the way, so that's not a worry anymore. You know, actually, let's go across that river because that unit looking really, really weak there. We'll go up this way, and then we'll go up this way. Then we're gonna try and advance up here. Take that territory. Get up behind them there. Just looking for other units where we could do some things here. Maybe go right there. And over here as well. And then we'll just attack right here. Just lock those units down. And they're pretty weak anyways. Though not quite as weak as I was expecting. When does this guy get here? We might be able to hold him long enough. That's not that many hours we have to hold him for. So we actually got cut off over here. Damn. Alright, so that's unfortunate. So we're going to need to do something about that. Let's try attacking there. Can we get a win? Yeah, we're in a bad situation here when it comes to Mosul, so we need to get out of this situation. Try and get them reconnected to supply. And then over here, we'll grab Konya. How many victory points is this? We're 25. That's a lot. So getting over to Constantinople or Istanbul would require would probably be required in order to get them to capitulate. I mean, you might be able to take everything else but that. That's obviously not the most efficient way to do it, though. We try to attack again across here, see if it'll work this time, but yeah, I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. Maybe, though. We'll keep it going, try it out, see what we can do there. So, over here, so the Canadians are retreating right there. Again, they don't have military access with the Americans. Yeah, this is going to be a difficult front for us. What we need to do, though, is reduce this. Don't need to defend that territory. Could push forward here. But, I mean, you're never going to get it where you don't. I mean, you're just taking. Yeah, there's really no reason to do this. What we might want to do is going to take one of these guys off now and put him over here. Though supply is going to continue to be an issue here. I know we have a port building. We have one building right there. So we got the supply there. Could build another one here, but might as well wait until we get to this location and build it there. Just going to have to rely off those coastal supply hubs, I suppose. And I'm not sure what else we'll do, because, again, building our own supply hubs. I mean, I guess if you get stuck there, then it's, you know, worth it, I suppose, but I don't really want to have to build supply hubs there. We did sink some destroyers there in the Caribbean. All right, excellent. It's been a while since we sunk any ships. Can't get these to go away. And it looks like our allies are pushing forward in the Balkans, too. So that's putting pressure on the Turks as well. Let's go and advance over here. Get these guys cut off if we can. And he'll grab that province. Over here, looks like this guy should be able to take all this, and then he will take this territory. Move this tank up this way. Should be able to get those guys cut off here. And maybe advance into this territory too. And just looking for openings where we can find them. Does look like they might beat us here. Maybe not. Looks like we'll get there in a couple hours. There we go. Excellent. So just not enough troops along the front to, you know, defend every province for us, anyways. Let's attempt an attack now that we've reconnected Mosul. We'll try to attack right here. So we can't make that happen. And he's already moving over there. Excellent. Let's go up this way and cut off these divisions here. We do have both military factories and dockyards to get assigned. So let's go and do so. We'll put this into, really need more infantry equipment. Even that is starting to run a bit low. With the dockyards, it looks like we might have finished up the sub-hunters. Yeah, I think that's what happened over here. Alright, so let's go and get those. Building, I think we need to adjust this. Yeah. We need to add the anti-air in there. And that might be it. Yeah, I think that's it. So let's place these over here. And we'll have all the dockyards assigned there. And then maybe pull some from the torpedo destroyers here. Yeah, that looks solid. Alright, so everything's done except for these sub-hunters here. I think the torpedo destroyers are already designed. Could be mistaken on that, but I think they're good to go. Yeah, just kind of waffling here. I just don't think we'll be able to win this. Not when they have one more division than us. I think if we had one more division there, maybe we could get it done. And maybe that's what we should do. Instead of signing that guy there, let's bring him over here. I'm a little worried about the supply. But yeah, I really want to get that push forward if we can. And try and push forward here as well. Kind of push the Americans back again. I don't know how well that'll work out. I guess we'll see. Up along here, not really any movement just yet. We just got those 3 infantry units for our advance towards Boston. So they have to get there, get the organization back up, get their planning bonus, all that kind of good stuff. Over here, should be able to get those units cut off. Now just need to destroy these 2 units. This guy won't be able to do it though. Let's have him do it. Use the tank for what he's good at with that speed. Then over here, this will just advance up along the rails there. And hopefully should be able to get those 2 cut off soon. And we are winning all throughout here as well. Let's just let them stay there. We'll just go over to this location instead. Yeah, looking pretty solid. These guys here should be able to advance up towards that territory. And over here, we just want to get all this taken over. So the Spanish can't move any further forward. So we should be in this province here soon, cutting off all these guys. Then when he's done, he'll attack up this way. Have to finish up the defense here before we do anything else. Let's go and advance over here. Let's use this tank here. Going after that victory point. I guess we'll bring this guy up here now. He's not really needed over here any longer. And this guy come up over to this province. Or this front. Let's go and dip on over to China. Haven't been over here for a little while. Not sure what's going on. Looks like we have gotten this separated, so we're going to try and wipe these guys out here. We have had some difficulty doing that, though. If we support here, and then with this unit, we'll tank right there. Kind of thicken this up and trying to stop them from reconnecting this. Not winning there, but it does look like it's a lot of weak units that are currently attacking there. So let's try again with some stronger units. There we go, that looks a lot better. We do have their capital taken, so that means the capital is moved down to here. So all these units are back to being supplied, while these units are no longer supplied. Let's go and take that location. We'll try and attack here as well. Definitely having some difficulty here. Over here, let's just take this province here. And we'll try and get across the river there with the Marines. This guy would not win, unfortunately. Try and attack with him instead. And should but advance over to this location. We're winning there as well. We'll go ahead and support that attack. Alright, excellent. It's looking pretty good. Again, we're close. Allergies are like terrible today, man. Eyes are all like super itchy. Try not to touch them, but yeah, they're like super itchy right now. Nose is all runny as hell. It's unfortunate. I'm about ready for these allergies to give up. Get to summer. I don't have summer allergies, so. But yeah, now that I have winter allergies, apparently, I got to deal with those in winter and spring. The allergies I'm in. It's unfortunate. I don't think we're going to win there. Stop that. Yeah, that's clearly not going to be a win. Alright. So yeah, this is just more difficult as we stretch out the front with the Americans. But again, I think we're going to have to get here to get that 5-point victory point there. That's what I would assume. You get the win, you take that territory, but yeah, it's going to be difficult to do so. What we can do is go ahead and build another port here for the supply hub. Put that up to the top. And then, yeah, we're still waiting for another unit to get down here. We might not need them, though, because they did pull off one of those 5 units. So now they only have 4. I don't know if we'll be able to win or not, but we'll try it out to see if we can't get the victory there. Alright, so let's see how we're doing on the Turkish frontier. Let's have this guy push forward here. And hopefully what we have there we'll be able to get it done. We're just going to go ahead and push the front forward here. Alright, so he's taking that location. We've already taken that. This guy here is being wiped out. Let's go up this way. We'll take that province as well. Yeah, this is just a matter of time. And then we'll have them defeated. We'll try attacking across this river. Try and get up to their new capital. These guys are now cut off. Excellent. Let's go and sweep across there now. And we're going to continue taking victory points if we can. Might just wait for that guy to leave. Or we can go up this way, I suppose. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm going to take that location, and this one's undefended, so might as well take it. We did win there, but won't be cutting anybody off. Did force them to attack us across the river there, though. So I guess that's helpful. But yeah, we did lose that attack right there. Yeah, so they're attacking across rivers from both of these locations. This guy here is now cut off. Let's go and get him destroyed. Move this unit up here. And who's all assigned here? This guy doesn't need to be there. This might end up being a little bit shorter video simply because of my goddamn allergies, guys. I've had to do a lot of cuts in this episode because of how bad my allergies are, man. They're like really bad right now. So yeah, we're trying to get these guys here destroyed. But you can see the Spanish are expanding their front here, which is undesirable. And we'll try attacking this way and this way. Oh, damn. We just ended that attack. My bad. Didn't mean to do it that way. But yeah, I've had to do several cuts already just because of my allergies, man. I'm going up this way. These guys are taking care of this territory. But yeah, if my voice sounds weird, it's because of, yeah, the allergies are kicking my butt, man. So can we get a win anywhere up on here? Maybe if we attack this way, or what we'd want to do is just support with this guy. Since they're also attacking across the river and thus are already weak. Maybe we can get one division cut off. Yeah, I would have preferred to attack here, but yeah, I don't know if we would be able to win that one. Probably not. But yeah, sweeping up this way, taking care of all this territory here. He can go and finish this up, get that unit destroyed. We'll be grabbing that one and then going across here. And then go and grab these provinces as well. Alright, so he's already set to attack up that way. Let's have him stay here. Attack that way while he goes after... Both of these guys are going to want going after these victory points here. He'll go after that one. Looks like the capital is moved again. Yeah, it's over here in Ankara now since that has been retaken. Alright, going to sweep across this way. He's already doing all this, so let's go and grab that territory there. And we'll go this way as well. Alright, so the Iraq front is still strong, but the Turkish frontier is not doing well for them. Yeah, we're doing pretty solid up on this one. Almost got that unit destroyed, which will free up some divisions. These guys here can't really attack until we finish this up. What we'll need to do is have him go grab that province or something. Let's go push forward here. Again, trying to avoid fights where we can. Let's go ahead and check out that attack over here. Yeah, we did fail that one, unfortunately. Alright, I thought maybe, there's a chance we could win there. Over here, a lot more Canadian divisions now, and they're not facing the severe supply issues that they were before. So I think it's going to be more difficult for us to advance now. Yeah, you can see there, that's clearly not going to be a win. Alright, so might as well just cancel that. We did get the logistic companies, so that's going to be super helpful. We're just having supply issues everywhere. Let's go after the field hospitals next, I think. Yeah, we'll do the field hospitals next. Just kind of save some manpower and experience. And let's go and take a look at China. So this has gotten messed up. Let's go and fix that. And we just need to get these guys wiped out now. Again, easier said than done, since we don't have a lot of units on this front. And we'll have to attack this way. Yeah, we see if we can't make this happen. Maybe with his support, he can get it done. Finally won there. Took us forever. Yeah, it just takes longer to do everything in China than I anticipated that it will. Over here, these guys are just about wiped out. That'll free up quite a few divisions, so let's go and make this happen. We'll attack with everything we got here, and this guy will just support whichever one needs it the most, which will be that one. Alright, over here we've taken this territory. We'll go ahead and support here. Let's cross the river for the Marines. We did get pushed back there. Okay, but we have another division coming over here. See if we can get there in time. Yeah, just massive supply issues across here, allowing them to, you know, take territory we've already taken, unfortunately. Yeah, it's definitely causing some issues here, guys. Let's make sure that this green front hasn't gotten... Oh, wait a minute, did they get pulled in? Looks like Portugal has been pulled into the conflict. Okay, so let's go and attack here. Get that unit cut off. I didn't realize they had been pulled in. Alright, so with that in mind, you can see that they are advancing over here. We have been pushed back there as well. And these guys are training, which is obviously not good. Alright, so let's see what we can do over here. I mean, we had some time to at least get troops over here. Yeah, I did not realize Portugal was pulled in. So we're going to try and advance anywhere we can. We'll see what's looking good. Let's go and get something selected here, which we'll just do the excavation. Get that done. And let's support this. And then we'll attack over here. I'm just trying to get this finished up as quickly as we can. Over here we'll support there. And here we'll support there. Alright, that's looking pretty solid. We are getting pushed back right there. That's an issue. Over here, where's the port? Right there. So we could just go and take that, but I prefer to attack here and push them back over to here, and then we'll get them, you know, where we can completely wipe them out. Now there are other Portuguese territories right here. I think that's it, other than the India ones, which I don't think that affects anything here for us. You know, we could face some naval invasions, but probably not. I'd be surprised what all Portugal will be able to do. Now you can see that now that they're in the war, they are starting to lose some of their convoys to their colonial territory, and some of those are troop convoys. All right, so more convoys sunk. Been doing very well throughout the war on that, on the convoy sinking. And yeah, still have not gotten across here. We got another unit over there, so we'll try it out again. Looks like we got pushed back there though. Let's have this guy go here. Let's try and push him back. They're still attacking up this way, but no success, luckily. And we got all our units over here, so we can attempt the attack. I want to get the Turkish front, though, done before we get too concentrating on that. Concentrate too much on it, I mean. I really want to get this finished up. We have so many fronts that we've been fighting on. Looks like we should be able to get Ankara if we could just get a unit over there. We won there. This guy here can help out getting this finished up. Maybe we can grab that before the Spanish. Hard to say. We'll see what happens there. And looks like they grabbed it first. Okay. So let's go and take all these guys, bring them over here. Delete this front here. And then we need to take this unit and bring him over this way. He needs to be assigned that too, but I don't want him, yeah, I want him to continue advancing. I don't want him to lose his progress. We'll go and help out with that, try and get them destroyed quicker. Take that territory, maybe get this guy wiped out as well. See if we can get support there. Excellent. Get that guy destroyed. We're going to push forward here. And not sure what we've got going on over here other than exposing ourselves to being cut off. Yeah, it looks like that's what we're working on right now. So, might be able to win there. We're going to wipe that unit out. They're pushing forward here. Not really anybody there to stop them, unfortunately. We're going to advance right there. Should be able to get here maybe in time to stop this guy. Maybe not. We'll just attack him again. It's fine. Alright, looking good. Hopefully nobody came over to this front. Let's go and now fix that. Get rid of that unit. And then have him advance over there. Grab that. And you know, we'll try and get all the way across and grab Constantinople if we can, because that would result in a victory here. We're going to attack right there. I guess we could use that against China. We do get the night vision. Alright, excellent. Let's go after the, we'll go and get the next equipment here. Alright, so with China, we're going to go ahead and use this. That'll be helpful for trying to finish them up. And we don't need to do them anymore. Do we have one for the Ottomans? No, we do not. Alright, well, we're not going to get one. Who do we still need? We have America. I guess we start working on the dominions. Do we have Japan? We have Japan. Alright, we'll do India next, I suppose. Why not? Let's get her done. Alright, so let's see how things are shaping up over here. We did win in that province. Alright, excellent. That guy's still attempting to move there, but he's stuck on the defense right now. We're going to try and do some sort of attack over here, maybe right there. And then attack across a river. Just see if we can't make that happen. Even attack with this guy, just trying to get it done. These guys keep moving back and forth. I have no idea what they're doing. Alright, well, we can send him forward here with him and then have this unit support. Just to grab one of those provinces and maybe even attack here just to lock those guys down for a little while. And then we're going to want to send a lot more units down to, looks like that is not how I wanted that to go down. We put them in the wrong army. Let's move these guys down here. Just trying to advance the front forward a little bit with the Red Army here. We will attack here. Actually, you know what? We could have attacked right there. That probably would have worked out as well. Alright, so yeah, just all these units are super weak due to lack of supply. Yeah, we can't even attack across there. I don't think any of these would be very effective, honestly. So yeah, just trying to wrap China up, but having some difficulty due to the low supply in the area. Now, did we ever build that supply hub here? We did not. It's way back here now. And that's what I'm talking about. It's not going to get built for another month. And the front is already, beyond it. And that's supply hubs for you. Unless you're going to be somewhere for a long time. Which is never the plan, right? If you end up somewhere for a long time, it's because something didn't work out the way you wanted it to. And so, yeah, it's just... They just take too long to build. To make them like an effective way to fix your supply issues. Want to attack right there? This guy's here is cut off again. We expected that. Not at all surprising. Trying to get that unit there wiped out. We might be able to cut off this guy here. That's a possibility. Alright, so still trying to get across here. And it does look like somebody's going here. That's Poland, Romania. So we're trying to help them out and get across there first, maybe. Maybe we can grab that for ourselves. Yeah, I think taking Constantinople would be enough. We have Ankara here. So yeah, I think that would be enough. We just gotta wait till we get that. Which, we were at 90 something, so yeah, we're already on our way there now. So this might be enough to capitulate the Ottomans. Yep, that means we have won the war with the Ottomans. Finish up our national focus at the same time. Got all their equipment too, whatever they had left. And now we're having the treaty with their faction, which is for the whole faction. Because remember, we only had to defeat the Ottomans. As far as who has the most points, well, we have the most points, but Austria-Hungary has quite a few as well. It's not going to be able to take as much as I'd like here. But this is involving their entire faction. That means it includes the Italians. Okay. Alright, well, we do have most of this territory occupied, which does mean that our allies are going to have difficulty doing things here. But if we want to puppet countries, then we're going to want to do that first. However, I want to make sure we get control of Libya. I'm trying to make all of Africa ours. And it's not very many points to take Libya. So let's go ahead and annex that. As far as other things we might want to do here is maybe take islands over. I can see doing that. Greece is involved in this treaty too. I guess we might want to take a look at the whole world and see who's all involved in the treaty. Because, countries just kind of randomly join places. I guess we got to take all Ethiopia too, don't we? Alright, so we'll go ahead and do that. Get all that annexed. Portugal is another one. Okay, so we actually don't have to fight here. Alright, so that leaves this territory here, which I assume Spain is going to take. They have all the points there. But yeah, we want to get all Africa, so I didn't think about the Portuguese territory. So we need to get all that snatched up. So I suppose that's what a lot of our points is for, is just getting Africa resolved. We'll probably want to take over these islands over here, although it looks like we ran out of points here. That's worth 165 because the Spanish have already taken it. That's right, we knew that already. So Spain's going to want to keep that. And yeah, we used far too many points trying to take that. That's definitely not worth it. We will take over any islands that aren't too expensive. Portuguese islands. Just snatch those up. And maybe take some territory here in India. So we can easily, you know, try and advance here without an invasion. I mean, we should probably still do an invasion, but... And then I'm going to want to puppet a few countries as well. That's too expensive. And this would probably want to get back to China, I assume. That'd be the best way to do that. Could take it and then liberate it. But then you have to liberate everything to China. So we don't want to do that. Could see just taking it as well. Annexing it. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll annex it. We could have given it to China, I suppose. But it's not that far from Hong Kong. So it makes sense for us to take that. Alright, so I think it's now just a matter of trying to... well, first of all, we can't take that. It's part of Syria. Make that part of Syria. Again, the French gave it up to the Ottomans. And yeah, at this point, I think it's just puppeting countries, which, you know, I don't know how many points we'll have. If we'll have enough points to do this. Probably not. Maybe. Looks like we can puppet the Italians. This is the first ones I'd like to puppet. What about the Ottomans? No, we cannot puppet the Ottomans. How about anybody else? Iraq would probably want to annex their territory. It's kind of expensive, but it looks like we can actually take over all this. That's interesting because it was 65 points to puppet the Ottomans, but it won't let us do that. And yet this is only 61 here, taking these two, and you can get both of them. So might want to do that, connect our territory here in Kuwait with the rest of our empire. Just looking to see other countries involved here. See how much it would cost to puppet them. Now, the Greeks probably are not going to be able to do anything with that because the Italians have already conquered, excuse me, the Spanish have already conquered that territory, so it's all too expensive. Bulgaria would be really expensive to puppet. How about Iran? 58 points, so we could subjugate them, but you know what? Let's instead go after this territory here. And I doubt we'll be able to get anything else at this point, unless we can find like a really cheap island somewhere, but even that would probably be beyond our points. Alright, so it's going to be a little while before anybody outside our faction gets to do anything. We got Spain and Japan involved in this. Let's go ahead and end our turn, because I think that's all we're going to be able to do now. And then we'll see what the Austria-Hungary did. Okay, so they took territory in the Balkans, not surprising. Austria-Hungary's rebuilding their empire up. Not surprising at all. So now we want to try and puppet anybody else that we want as a subject. So probably, yeah, definitely the Ottomans here, and they're going to be expensive as well. Still want to annex the rest of Iraq. As for Iran, I could see doing either, subjugating them or, you know, or just annexing their territory. I'll probably go ahead and make them a subject, I think. I think that's the best way to do this. It's also the cheapest, although we don't have enough to do that, unfortunately. Is there anything that left in Africa that I didn't take? Let me just make sure. We'll sweep through here real quick. There's one pointer right there we'll take. And that's not worth the 165 points. Though it would be nice not have to worry about the front with the Spanish, because now we do have to worry about the Spanish attacking us, because we're no longer sharing a conflict. Now, we still have the non-aggression pact with them, so there is that. So much for a shorter video, though. I didn't even think about the peace treaty firing. I forgot that the Ottomans were their own faction, I suppose. So we're already too many points above. Was that just too much? 1 point? Yeah, 1 point was too much. All right, well, let's go and end our turn. We'll see what everybody does. It's just Austria-Hungary, and they continue taking territory. Although they are taking territory here in Italy now. That's interesting. You know, I prefer that the Austria-Hungary has that anyway. The Italians, while they are puppets, they were, you know, an enemy. So, yeah, Austria-Hungary can get some territory. Why not? Let's go ahead and grab that one island now. Make sure there's no other islands I missed. And then I guess we'll try and puppet the Iranians. We do need to take territory for the Italians, of course, and the Ottomans. We'll have to take take all their territory for them. But the key here is anybody who wants to puppet, we want to make sure we do that first. So I also want to get Afghanistan as a puppet, and we can do both of those. All right, so they are both subjugated now. And so at this point, it's just taking territory for our subjects and any other territory we might want to annex. Like, I think the Italians deserve to lose Sardinia. We can't. It's too expensive to take right now. All right. And then maybe take that one as well. Well, we can't. 18 points. All right, well, we can see if we could take anything for our subjects. I don't think so, though. Everything's pretty expensive, and we do not have very many points. We might have to do a bit of waiting next time. Are we doing anything right now that... Well, yeah, we're puppeting. HiJynx, another country, but I feel like we might let somebody else subjugate them. Yeah, maybe let somebody else subjugate HiJynx. Would be nice to... Well, will they be able to attack down this way? I don't know if we're at war with them. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think we're at war with them. I don't know what's going on with them, actually. I was going to say they could open another front against China, but yeah, that wouldn't be the case. Because, yeah, I got to check. I want to say we're not at war with them. That'd be good to know, though, because we're actually fighting up on the border here with the expectation that we're not at war with them. All right, so I don't think there's going to be anything we can do. We can look for, like, something really, really cheap. I don't think there is anything really cheap. Maybe look at the Ottomans, see if they have any cheap territory we can get. There's an 8-pointer there. Yeah, I suppose we could do that. I'd like to expand Ottoman territory over here as well, if we can. That's probably all we're going to be able to do, guys. Yeah, that's it. All right, so let's go to enter turn. And we'll see what they did. They took some more territory. Okay. So they took Venice. Venice is no longer in Italian hands. That's interesting. So we have annexed for ourselves France. So we could annex Italy, northern Italy, I mean. And that would make sense. Like, let the Austrians get that, and then we get this one. Yeah, I think that makes sense, though. We have to pass once. We just don't have any points. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take that province, and then we'd leave Lombardy for the Austria-Hungary. And then we just need to finish up some of this territory here. Afghanistan would be really easy to finish up, so let's go ahead and do that. 29 points there. And then I suppose we want to do the Italians. We're going to leave Lombardy for... Oh, doesn't look like we're able to do that. We don't have enough points. All right, well, can we annex Sardinia? We can. All right, so we're going to annex that. And I guess we'll just try and take territory for the Ottomans here now. Can't get anything. All right, so everything's too expensive. What about Iraq or Iran? Well, I guess we annexed Iraq. How about Iran then? They have some pretty cheap territory over here, so we could probably get some stuff for them. Yeah, we can do the 10-pointer. Can we do a 5-pointer with it? We can. All right, so that's going to be it, I think. We're going to enter turn. And we'll see the Germans. They annexed Crete, so they're saving up their points. So the Germans now have an island in the Mediterranean. Well, that's interesting. Interesting developments here. We're going to go and pass again. And finally, Spain had enough points to start annexing that territory in Portugal. And you know what, guys? I think because it's taken them so long, I think we're going to go and annex that. I know it's expensive. It's not worth the cost, but yeah, why not? Let's get it for ourselves. And then with the Italians, we'll see if we can take this here. We can. All right, so we're going to get that. I'm going to try and let Austria-Hungary take that. Hopefully they do with their points. If they don't, the map's going to start looking kind of weird. Can we get Tuscany? We can. All right, so connect that to Jerome. Won't be able to get that one. That's just too many points. So I suppose we can either finish the Ottomans here if they can get anything else. We cannot. Not anything cheap anyway. And just do Iran instead then. Or maybe not even that. Nope. All right, so we used all our points. So they have continued taking territory in Portugal. That's going to take them a while because yeah, they just don't have enough points to do it. All right, so that worked out in our favor, actually. All right, so who do we want to do next? Who's more important? Who's more critical? Probably the Ottomans, because I really want them to get this territory here. In fact, I'd love if they can annex all Bulgaria, but it's just too expensive. But yeah, we can give them Thrace, since I do have a claim there. Technically, you can give them all Greece as well, or at least part of Greece. Yeah, I kind of want to give them this territory here. Yeah, we'll give them Thrace. I want to see what happens with the rest of this territory. Everything's just so expensive. I don't see how we're going to be able to do anything there right now. So instead, let's give them some territory up along here. Is that all we're able to get? Looks like it. We can dip on over back to Iran, see if we can get some of these cheap things here. And get that one. That's it. Okay. Here's a 4-pointer. Can't afford that one either, so you know we're done. Alright, the Germans continue taking islands in the Mediterranean. Alright. This is interesting. Very interesting development. So, if they were to take any territory from anybody, it'd be the Italians or the Ottomans. And I mean like Germany or anything like that. So let's go ahead and make sure we're getting this wrapped up. Actually, we should go in and pass. So we can try and get a bit more done here in one turn. Do we want to let them have Sicily? Yeah, we'll let them keep Sicily. I'm tempted to take it for myself. And just leave them the mainland? How expensive would that be? Oh, we just annexed all that, didn't we? So that was more expensive than I think it needed to be. So yeah, we want to give it to Italy. Still can't give them Sicily, though. Alright, so with the Ottomans, we'll go ahead and just start giving these cheaper ones. That's it for them. We'll go back to Iran since they have some nice cheap ones. Alright, so we'll get that one. And that's probably going to be it. Yeah. Alright, so did they finish in Portugal? No, they have one state left to take before they'll be done there. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and annex Sicily. Actually, you know what? Let's not do anything. Let's pass once. So the Spanish are done. They have taken that over. Now, we can go ahead and take over these islands, I suppose. They're kind of expensive, but we have so many more points than everybody else because we did the majority of the work that I could see eating those points just to get them. Keep them out of Spain's hands because I assume that's who occupies it, and thus, you know, I don't want to have to take it later if we have to fight Spain, which we very well might have to fight Spain. It's a real possibility. So we've taken those territories for ourselves. Let's go ahead and go back to the Ottomans now. Get whatever we can get from them. Keep our eyes on those points. Looks like that's 22 and thus too much. We need the 5-pointer, not the 7-pointer. We'll see if any of these Iranian ones are cheap enough. No. Alright, so they puppeted what remained of Portugal. So I think it was just this territory here is all they got left. So yeah, they puppeted that. Let's go ahead and pass again. Maybe again. And go ahead and finish up with the Ottomans. Hopefully. We'll see if we can get them finished up. And yes, we were able to finish the Ottomans up. We won't do anything else yet until we finish all of our subjects. So we still need to get Iran done over there. And then I guess we'd give that to Austria-Hungary if they don't take it themselves. I think that's the way the map would look best if Austria-Hungary got that. I guess we'll see what happens there. Hopefully should be able to finish Iran as well. Yes. Yeah, I did not think about just how long the peace treaty was going to take here. Yeah, I guess we'll puppet Xinjiang, why not? We would not be able to puppet Greece. How about Bulgaria? That's a possibility. I guess what we'd want to do is make sure... Well, I assume they'd take it themselves. Maybe not, because they took those because they had claims. So, you know what? They might not be doing anything now because they're done. So let's go and force them to take that, though it is too expensive. Oh, Lord. What did we do that was too expensive? I know we had finished that up. Was it Xinjiang? No, that wasn't. You know, we're just going to have to reset it because I don't know what all we've done. Let's go and redo this then. So we want to give the Ottomans the rest of their territory. And I just got to keep my eye on it. Eye on it for when it's too much. I could have swore we were able to do the Xinjiang without an issue. Subjugating them, I mean. Yeah, no. That was what it was. Okay, I just didn't see it. Alright, so let's go and end our turn then. I don't think there's going to be anything else we can do here for cheap. Let's see what happened down here. Bulgaria has been subjugated by the Germans. Okay. But I'd like to see Austria-Hungary get all this territory too. So that'll be a German subject instead. Okay, well that's fine. Clearly the Germans are still interested in being involved in this treaty and they want to do stuff, so they need something to do. So we'll give Austria-Hungary Lombardy. And what else do we have left to do besides giving Austria-Hungary territory since Xinjiang has already been subjugated? So I don't think there's anything left for us to do. I suppose there's this territory here, but I don't want to give this to Austria-Hungary. Yeah, I think we're going to give them all this territory. Whatever we can. Looks like that's it. Alright, so we expanded them a bit. We're going to need to pass a couple times. Alright, so Albania has been satellited. Okay, well that's fine. And where is Austria-Hungary? We're going to give them all the rest of this territory here. If we can. Doesn't look like we're able to. That's 272 points, that's why. If we give them all this, should be able to do this fairly cheap. Yeah, can't do all that. It's just this one here that's causing the issue. Montenegro. Might be better to just, I don't know, let them be subjugated or something. Because it's just so darn expensive. I don't know if the Spanish have that territory or what the deal is there. But clearly it's very, very expensive. Is there anything else left to do besides the Balkans? I don't think so. I think that's it. I think that's all the territory we have left to deal with. Everything in Africa has been dealt with. Alright, so we'll just have to spend that. And then at this point, just kind of pass a few times. Seems like nobody else is interested in doing anything, or else they just don't have any points. Germany's still interested in doing things. They just don't have enough points. That's their issue. So I guess we'll go ahead and annex that if we have the points to do so for Austria-Hungary. Now, as for Greece, that's another really expensive one. I'm going to try and subjugate them. We have a lot of points, so it's a possibility. No, we can't. So yeah, we'd have to just do the one thing because it's so expensive, and then end our turn a bunch until we're able to puppet the Greeks, which we were able to do. Excellent. All right, so we'll go ahead and puppet the Greeks. Germany unfortunately took territory over there. That's a real shame. Figures. They have all this other stuff they could be doing with their points, and instead they're going to make the map all look bad. Like, they could be getting Bulgaria their territory there, they could be getting Sinking their territory, but instead they're like, oh, we're going to annex this. Okay, do what you want, man. So, I guess we're going to have to do this for them, because otherwise they're never going to get it done. So yeah, we'll give them all this territory here just to get it done. That's for Sinking, and then Bulgaria would be the other country that still needs to be done. And that should be everything. There we go. Alright, so one war has been done. Knocked out. And now we have another treaty. Man, this is unfortunate, guys, because like I need to go to the gym. And this video is like becoming stupidly long now with 2 peace treaties. Alright, is what it is. You can see we have a massive amount of points here. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure what happened. Yeah, I was getting all confused with Canada because I was thinking it was that war, but yeah, this is the Socialist War. But we didn't defeat China yet. But apparently we did. So I guess we'll take it. So this territory is all going to be going to our China, our subject China. So we know we have to do that, but we got to, protect our own interests first, which I intend to conquer, to annex all of France. So we'll see how much we can get done. We have a lot of points. Far more than anybody else. And so we should be able to get it done. Could give that to Germany, but we won't. Germany didn't do anything against the French. They don't deserve anything. Looks like we should be able to annex all of France. Wow, nice. All right, so this is going to be all our territory. We'll also take over Corsica. And then we want to take over all their territory in Africa. Remember, there's a lot of countries involved in this. I'm sure the Americans will deal with Mexico first. Hopefully we should just be able to get all of Africa without any issue. We do occupy it all, so it should be pretty expensive for anybody else to take it. Make sure we get these 0 pointers though, because people can get those regardless. And go and get all this annexed as well. Yeah, it's looking solid. Yeah, we might be able to get everything in one go here. All the stuff I really care about, France and Africa, essentially. That's what it looks like. I don't know if I missed anything, but I'm pretty sure... Oh, Syria. I'll make sure we get Syria. Hey, but I think I got everything. If I'm not mistaken. It looks like we got all those. Got Syria. Got all of Africa. Seeing if we missed anything. Could get Madagascar. It's not that expensive. But we should probably make sure we get any territory over here. We'll probably get that one back to China, I think. Oh, yes. How could I forget about Indochina? This is key. Another key one. I mean, there's so much that I want from France. So we've gotten all Indochina. again, we just have plenty of points here. I can see getting this one, because there's some resources there. Got some chromium. Oh, that's too much right there. 2-pointer, so you know we used all of our points if we can't get a 2-pointer. I want to get that. We'll see if we can. Let's go and end our turn. We'll see what the Americans do next. So they're just subjugating all the territory in Central America. Okay, so not surprising what you'd expect them to do. That's where their interests are. So yeah, let's go and grab this island just because I was going to get it anyways. We're going to grab any other islands as well. Might as well do so. So there's that one. There's several over here. Madagascar, get all their territory here. We took time to take these, so might as well annex them. I'm going to get that one too. All right, so I think we're good when it comes to French territory. Oh, one more. Now we're good. And so at this point, now we're good. So at this point, it's just China. Which, I mean, I say just China. There's a lot to be done here. A lot of points. We want to make sure we're giving it to mostly our China. I don't think we're going to give anything to Qing China. Maybe give them Beijing. I don't know, though. Because I kind of just feel like they'll just build an empire over here. Maybe get all this Japanese territory, but China will get the rest. Because, you know, they're our subject. So why would we give it to a faction member who's just a faction member over a subject? Now, it is going to be kind of difficult to find them in this long list of countries over here. There we go. All right, so we want to give China any territory starting with... There's nobody that they can free, I don't think. But we want to make sure they can't take Beijing because that's connected, so they might be wanting to do that. But you know what? They could end up doing all kinds of silly stuff. We have no idea what they might end up doing. Let's just take over whatever we can. We'll see how much our points stretch out. Looks like not very far. That one is worth a lot, though, so... Can't get that one either, or that one. Looking for, like, really cheap ones to grab from them. With the expectation that this will work out alright. Yeah, it looks like that's it. That's all we can get for good old China. Alright, so let's go ahead and end our turn. Alright, so the Americans are continuing in the Americas. Not surprising. We'll see how much we can do. We don't have that much more points than America, so we're probably not going to be able to do much here. But yeah, we'll take whatever we can. Looks like that's it. So we'll get these, and then from here, we're going to just go along the coast. We'll see if there's any cheap ones. We got a 20-pointer we can grab there. I guess we'll get that. That's probably going to be all we can do. We might want to pass. What about this 18-pointer? We can't get that one. So we'll take that. Yeah, I might need to do some passing. I still haven't taken this one either yet. Alright, so let's go and end our turn. Okay. So, unfortunately, the Americans will have this territory here that they puppeted. So we'll have to reconquer that real quick, I guess. Although, I don't know. We might still occupy it. You know, it's hard to say what's going to happen here. But yeah, we'll clearly have to get that wrapped up. Alright, so let's go ahead and pass. We don't really want to give them any more time to take territory. Oh, I did miss some territory. Damn it. Alright, that's fine. We still occupy it, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, we did lose that island right there. I forgot about. Now, could of course take some Mexican territory here. I almost want to subjugate Mexico. Did they already do that? They already did that. Alright, I was going to say if we could puppet them, that'd be nice. Alright, so that means they're going to be freed up from this front, unfortunately. Now, we could try and annex some territory down here. But yeah, that'd still be in American hands. I don't think we can get troops over there in time either. So yeah, I don't think that's going to work out, guys. So yeah, we'll just continue with China. Rather than let them enlarge their little subject they have here. I think it's better to just go and take this territory. In fact, what we might want to do is take it all around here, because they shouldn't be able to subjugate anybody else. Well, we should be able to get a lot, because we passed several times, but I don't think we'll be able to finish it up. Yeah, we want to get all the coastal territory. Stop anybody from, taking a little enclave of territory for themselves. I think we should be done. Yeah, it looks like we did get done. All right, guys, so I did mess this up some, unfortunately. First of all, we just took all this for ourselves, so we got to fix that. But we did that here as well. That's probably why it was so expensive. I didn't mean to take that. I meant to have that, give that to China. The problem here, of course, is if we... Yeah, I mean, there's no way to fix it outside of using the... well, I guess we'll have to use the consul. Yeah. Because we can just give back all Chinese territory to China. That requires us to give back the territory that I wanted to keep. This territory here. So, yeah, we'll have to do it with the consul. It's going to be the only way to fix it, unfortunately. So, yeah, I just kind of messed that up. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Very unfortunate. I think China's all the way down here. So we can fix it from here. But yeah, it does result in us having to fix that with the consul. It's kind of a real shame there that we have to mess with it. It is what it is, though. I almost want to, like, leave myself a little bit of territory here. Like, make this all ours. Especially because I think we already annexed that for ourselves. Yeah, it looks like we did. So we could just leave all this for ourselves. Oh, it might end up being kind of weird. Yeah, I guess you could just take the south here. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Like, take all that for China. Yeah, take all this for China and then take this for ourselves here. Kind of connect with our territory in Indochina. I think we will do that. I think it looks kind of nice, and it fits with our islands here. So yeah, we'll do that. And we know it's not too expensive because we were already able to take over all of China using our own points, for ourselves. But yeah, that'll work with once we take over Burma as well. All right, so let's go to enter turn. So yeah, we got to fix that still. Is there anything else left to do here? Looks like the French have territory. Okay, I think it's just these two, the island here and taking that territory, which we had before, but then I reset. All right, so we should be good outside of Mexico, which, might as well take the territory. Whatever we can. We'll probably free it eventually, give it back to Mexico once they've been conquered. Yeah, we'll annex it for now, and it connects with our territory here in Belize. So yeah, we'll go and annex that, and it looks like that's the end of the peace treaty. All right, so that's going to result in a weird world situation over here. All right, so over here, we have to give these back to China through the consul. So I'll do that. I'll pretty much do this as soon as we finish recording over here. I'll do it off camera. We have to get this territory here wiped out. But there's nobody here to stop us, so it should be relatively easy to do. We'll do all that next episode, though. So yeah, this will be our territory here and down south, and then the rest will be all China. We'll give them back these, 4 states? Yeah, these 4 states, and then they'll have this one as well once that gets all occupied and annexed. We'll have to fix the situation here, advance into Japanese territory, Canadian territory here. Which, I had a lot of people wondering what happened here. I think it's just that when they capitulated, when Qing China capitulated, because Canada was the leader of the faction, I think they were given that territory there. But yeah, I was surprised that the war with China ended right then. I mean, I did say that we'd get 2 to 3 countries defeated, and we did. We defeated the Ottomans, and we defeated China. We just didn't defeat Canada, and I think that's largely because Americans caused this issue there. Here, this is unfortunate. I always want to take that from Germany if we're using the consul anyway. To fix this. I almost want to take this from Germany and give it to Greece. It doesn't empower us anymore or anybody else. I mean, we're all in the same faction. But I think that was kind of ridiculous that Germany took that. When they had so many other things to do, I used my points to give them to fix their puppets, Sinking and Bulgaria. So, I feel like we're not really ripping them off or anything by doing this. But yeah, I believe that we'll probably fix that as well. So I'll fix that. And then China, because China needs to be fixed. But yeah, we just grew our faction. So we're just look at the faction here. So you see we just need to finish up here. Of course, we still got this faction over here. And it's just Canada and the United States over there now. And then, of course, the Dominions, which we now have new territory to conquer them from, to attack them from. So we can bring some troops over there. So we have that. And all of Africa is almost ours. Now, we do have to retake this territory over here. Okay, so this got messed up. So fix that. And then all these troops would then go on to Well, somebody's got to fix this as well. Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to fix all this. I mean, I gotta get that taken as well for Germany. Yeah, then it's just move these troops over to the Spanish borders. That's where all of them will be going back to, this entire army. The 18 troops here, 18 divisions. They'll move back over to the Spanish territory to be able to annex that, so we don't have to do that anymore. And it's just basically here, 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 the Gibraltar front, and then this one. And then we'll be good to go. Yeah, that's it, I think. I want to get rid of these naval battles. We'll take a look at the casualties, though. We didn't, I guess it doesn't really matter because, yeah, it doesn't really matter because those wars have finished up. I suppose you could look at the casualties against the Americans and Canadians, how much that has increased. But ours is now down because all those other countries are out of it. Canada's 82% towards capitulation. United States, we killed 956,000 compared to the 114,000 they've killed of ours. So still doing pretty good on the kill-death ratio. Got to get a focus selected. I think we have a tech that needs to be picked as well. No, we didn't finish tech. We finished something else. I don't remember what it was. But yeah, this is the world as it looks right now. I will fix China. And also, this territory is not ours. Even though we've annexed it. America was already occupying it, so it didn't really change the situation there at all. But I figured we'd annex it anyway. We'll give it back to Mexico once we, just later, whenever the war is over, I suppose. You can see that Mexico is now in their faction, of course. And you know what? I wonder if that's going to change anything other than China. Looks like that's a no. Because all of the countries they subjugated are either in the Americas or already annexed by somebody else, or already occupied by somebody else. It won't change anything there. Alright, so yeah, the situation is all messed up. We'll have to get this fixed. These divisions here will be probably advancing right here for a little while, but then we'll be invading into Japan. We'll get those invasions set up. So yeah, that'll be next. The invasion of Japan will be continuing here in America. I assume all these divisions here will stay in Asia, since there's so much that we have to do here with this front here, the invasion of Japan, and then, going into India, and then later Australia. So I assume all the divisions that are here right now, the two armies, will stay here. That's the plan. And then any new divisions we get would then go to the Americas. Yeah, once we get new divisions trained up, they'd all come over here to reinforce us. And we'll be doing invasions of them and all kind of good stuff as well. But yeah, there's now only, really two fronts now. If you count this as one front and this is all one front. We have eliminated this situation here, and China overall was a huge, massive front. I suppose we still got to get it finished up here, but yeah, this is looking pretty good, guys. So 2 treaties done, and only 1 faction left. Oh, actually 2 factions, my bad. I forgot the Commonwealth of Nations and America, 2 separate factions. So you got the Americans, and then you have the Commonwealth, which with the Commonwealth, it's Japan and Canada that must be defeated. We could double check to see if anything's changed on that front. Whoops. But yeah, I highly doubt it. It's probably just the just those 2. Oh no, Russia. I forgot about Russia. They need to be defeated, but I assume that our allies will eventually get that done. Yeah, we'll just have to see what happens there. All these countries are now in our faction, but they don't have any divisions. It's hard to say what's going to end up happening there. Let's go and get rid of any fronts here that this army has. But yeah, then we have this whole army here, which does need to get trained up. So we want to train them up, but they'll be going to America next. Yeah, that's the plan. We'll send them to the United States next. Could also declare war on Spain. We'd have to get a war goal against them, but just to get them knocked out. So we don't have to defend the borders with them, but I'd prefer to wait and see what happens, honestly. Hope you guys did enjoy this extra long episode of mostly peace treaties. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you on the next one, and thanks for watching.